So Alicia did a really good job of thinking through some of the issues, and with technology there's always positives and also negatives, but really that's no different than anything else. You know, every textbook we choose to use, everything we choose to do as teachers has some positive and negative potential impacts on our students, and the important thing is as teachers to be aware of that and not just accept something just because, but to always be thoughtful about the things we're doing as teachers. I think that's true, like I said, with anything, no matter what the technology is or no matter what the instructional method is. We need to be reflective as teachers. So I really appreciate that Alicia was reflective and really thoughtful about some of the things that that we're talking about. And I addressed some of her comments just in a written post, but let me address her thoughts about the idea about creating more work for us as teachers, and that is a real concern. And you could create more work for yourself. You could also create more work for your students. There's something in what we call online learning that's called the class and a half syndrome, which is you have them come to class just like they did before, but now you make them also do stuff online, so it's becoming kind of a class and a half. And really, that's not what we should be doing. You'll notice in this class, we try to do it either or. Some weeks, you come to class, and we don't do online stuff that week. And some weeks, you go online, and we don't do class stuff that week. Because we don't want you to be doing time and a half. We want you to just be doing time, not time and a half. And the same thing can be true as a teacher. So you need to think about what the technology can enable you to do, and can it enable you to do it better than some other method. For example, a lot of people have mentioned Google Forms. That can be more efficient as a way of quizzing or polling or doing things like that than if you were to do it in other ways. So that's a technology that you would use because it actually made you more efficient, actually saved you time. Same thing with a lot of the things that you do on a website. Do you spend time? I know, for example, my kids are always forgetting when their assignments are due, and their teachers don't have websites. So what am I doing? I'm emailing these teachers several times a week sometimes, asking about things related to my kid. And it would be so much easier if they just put everything on the website really clearly, had clear due dates, all the documents were there to download because things get lost in backpacks. And of course my kids are elementary kids, but you know, it still happens in high school. But how much time are those teachers spending answering emails from parents when if they just threw things on a website, maybe it wouldn't, and maybe it would save them time. So I'm not saying you need to be having full-on class discussions every single week of the semester. You might choose for specific assignments to have some kinds of discussions. Maybe you'll moderate those discussions yourselves. Maybe you'll get some kind of a parent or community expert to moderate those discussions. So it doesn't have to be you doing everything. It's just you're the kind of the broker creating the opportunities for people to be able to learn. And sometimes that happens by connecting parents or experts with the students so that they can teach the students as well. So yeah, always keep in mind your time. I don't think anyone would be asking you to be doing more. Goodness knows teachers already do enough. But the idea is, could you do what you do more efficiently or more effectively in the same amount of time, sometimes by using some of these technology tools? And I think that's the idea.